Aries, what is going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to be looking at your energy via the tarot, astrology, and any channeled messages that come through. So let's get into it, Aries. Happy new week. I hope things are moving well for you. I hope things are finding some balance in your world. We are about to move into Pisces season, wrapping up Aquarius season this week. We came from a kind of tough full moon last week. A lot of unexpected change came in, and it's really forcing us to look at and contend with things from a different vantage point. Even though some of this stuff is not easy, it's not fun, it's hard to look at, it's uncomfortable, etc., it's actually helping us empower in a different kind of way, in a way that is coming from patience, is coming from observation and introspection, and then using that knowledge and wisdom accordingly. Not the most fun energy, but unfortunately we can't avoid it right now because people, situations are popping off in a way that we can't avoid, it's just happening and we have to deal with it. That's just the nature of the beast right now, unfortunately. But that's why I do like to start off these readings with an energy cleansing, just set the tone, set the vibe for the reading, cleanse out some of that limitation, that restriction we might be coming into. It's also a really good time to set your own intention as well, Aries, especially if you've come into this reading with something on your heart, on your mind, something that you would like Spirit to deliver messages to you around. Definitely give that over, be open to receive. It's a great way to personalize these collective readings. I also do personal readings. I offer a variety of healing and wellness services. Readings are one of them if you want me to look at your specific situation and how that's faring for you. Or if you're looking for more of a rebalancing of your mind, body, soul, I do energy healing as well as Ayurvedic wellness counseling. So definitely hit me up if I resonate, vibe with your energy. If you would love to work together, I would love to support and help in whatever way possible. All that info to get into contact with me is in the description box below. All right, let's get into it, Aries. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and release it from our being so we may see and understand the messages clearly and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama Love, Mama Love. That was a smoky one. It was very fiery, and I'm very hot right now, Aries. What is going on? It seems like there's a lot of fire. You're getting really pumped up about something. I don't know. You're feeling on fire. You're burning for someone, something. The beginning of the week is a little quieter. We're going to see some tension as we move towards the end of the week, as we move into Pisces season. And a lot of that is because of the emotional or the water element being heightened in the collective. I feel like you're taking a step back as much as maybe things or situations are frustrating, getting the best of you, or just kind of not going how you want it to go. At the same time, you are showing that you're having this element of surrender, right? Surrendering control, going with the flow, allowing things to unfold as they're supposed to. I feel like certain things in your life have been put on hold there's not a lot of movement in certain areas. And so as much as maybe you wanted transition, transformation around these things, it's just not happening. As I mentioned, Mars is going to be in retrograde until next week. So we still have some patience. I feel like that was one of the oracle cards as well in the weekly energy, the weekly reading. Definitely check it out if you're interested. But it's situating, you're learning to like rely, trust on your intuition a little bit more is what I'm seeing. However, you have seen certain things, but they're not manifesting. I feel like it's maybe made you second guess yourself a little bit because it's taking a little bit longer than what you've anticipated, you know, and probably not 100% how you thought it was going to look. But there is this element where you're feeling a little bit better around keeping to yourself, maybe not needing as many people around you. You're having a hard time with someone or something, someone that's like maybe making you wait a little bit. And I feel like that's kind of where I could feel your blood boiling in the very beginning. Sorry, when we were doing that energy cleansing. No judgment at all, Aries. Forgive me. There's that hermit energy. Okay, so someone's taking their sweet time. And it is a little bit annoying. I'm seeing that for you. Yeah, you're in your power, King of Wands. It's not how you would do things. It's not exactly what you would like. You could be dealing with a Virgo or just someone who's very much to themselves, maybe just investing a lot in themselves, in their care, in their there's your, wow, double confirmation on that for you, Aries. You got the Emperor and the King of Wands. So like you really kind of got things honed down, and I feel like things are working for you, but you're also putting in the time, the energy in order to make something happen. However, there's someone or something around you that's like not giving the same feedback or not investing the same amount into this. I feel like you've known that. You've known that for a while. This isn't anything new to you. Maybe you hoped that if it looked a little bit different, if they invested in a way that made you feel like they were connecting with you or sharing in the same vision, it would be a little bit different. But it's just not manifesting that way, and it's actually making it like pretty hard for you. There might be some emotions provoked this week, so really I feel like this surrender component, going with the flow, trying not to control too much, because you are so in this energy, like, which is a very empowered version of yourself. Sometimes it can be a little bit pushy, a little bit forceful, right? That's just how fire energy is. And even though you don't like everything that's happening around you, there is a time and a place, is what I'm hearing. And some of that is forcing us to be patient, to be wise, to be mindful. You know how something's going to go. Here's the thing. There's cause and effect at play in this dynamic that you're dealing with, especially something that is not investing, or it doesn't feel to you like they're investing the same back. From my perspective, it looks like that they're putting that energy into themselves, but it doesn't make a great partnership, right? And it does kind of like look like they're leaving you out. I don't know if that's a penalization tactic. I feel like maybe you get a little emotional about something. Maybe you say something that they don't like. It kind of triggers back to past patterning. And I feel like it causes a little bit of conflict, or like I said, they might be punishing you a little bit this week, or as the weeks move forward, leaving you out of how they're going to move forward. It's almost like you feel, I don't know, like you're marking your territory, you're finding your place is what I'm seeing. I feel like someone's not including you, and so it's making it really hard for you to kind of claim this thing that is yours, something that you've worked really hard for, that you've put a lot of time, energy, and effort into. And really, honestly, truly, because certain aspects of this situation aren't really evolving this week, we have the transition in your blocked energy. So I feel like it's going to be a little bit more of repeat patterns and just kind of like the same BS that you've been dealing with. I'll clarify this tower for you, actually. I feel like this is just, I'm hearing this as more of an argument, a fight, saying something that maybe you wish you could take back. That may, like I said, kind of leads to, leads to some extra stressors, you know. You get it from your perspective, but that's because it's you, right? Not everybody's gonna agree. I'm so sorry. Yeah, okay, so there's the Queen of Wands. So whatever this is, like, whomever you're dealing with, counterpart, like, they're just not seeing it in that way, you know? And it's making it really hard. I don't know, like, there might be other things involved that are kind of tempting you a little bit, or maybe adding to the burden, adding to the stress. But again, that's just because I really see like a disconnect, a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, and a lack of willingness to kind of find balance, find harmony. What is this? Oh, sacred journey, right? So it's just a part of the path. You know, I mean, I feel like I said, it's forcing you to kind of immerse yourself in your life, in your world. Understand that there are times to invest into people, into situations when they're more responsive, they're more receptive. I'm not necessarily getting that vibe from this person's situation this week. I think you kind of have to give them some space. And honestly, pushing or trying to force something that is not the right time, right place is going to equal that messiness that I'm kind of seeing pop up with that tower. So finding ways to stay grounded and balanced, that means taking care of yourself. Sometimes we get jealous of other people investing in themselves, right? Because we are not. The downside of fire energy, I mean, I love fire energy, it's no shade. But the downside is it can be very action oriented. So goals, doing, achieving, making things happen. And it doesn't really leave a lot of time for self-love, self-care. And so, you know, if you're kind of feeling resentful towards someone, all that to say, take some time for yourself, invest in yourself. Yeah. Celebrate who you are and how far you've come, even if someone is not ready in this time, in this moment. It's not the right time for things to happen. And if anything, Spirit is telling you that you know how things are going to unfold. You are kind of seeing into the future of this dynamic. It's better to you know, just be mindful of the path, find other things you can immerse yourself in that are not going to, stir the pot, cause unnecessary burden and drama, even if it feels justified in the moment. It's better to take a time out, right, than to try to dig yourself out of a hole. That's never fun. All right, Aries, thank you so much for your time, energy, always, especially if you've made it this far in the reading. Definitely drop comments below if it resonated. I'd love to hear, or just connect, say hey, share, and a little love, little TLC. I so appreciate all the love and support that you bring to the channel. Know I'm sending it back your way.